The frontal lobe has many functions, but there's 3 words I want you to remember to help you recall everything that it does for us. And those 3 words are function, future, and facial expressions. So let's start with function. Function is those voluntary movements that we do every day in order to function in the world, such as cross the street, maybe write a letter, play an instrument, or work on your tools at the workplace. Going to the washroom and relaxing the bladder so you can pee. These are our voluntary movements. They're complex, and that's all part of the frontal lobe responsibility. Future. I have a problem I need to solve in order to move forward. So problem solving. I need to plan some steps so I can get to where I want to go. Planning. And I'd like to talk about this with other people. So speaking. Now, when it comes to speaking, we also want to remember Broca's area is part of the frontal lobe, and that is often left side dominant, and it is responsible for the articulation of our words. So to help you remember Broca's area is part of the frontal lobe, just think of froze bro, okay? And then the third one is facial expression. So the expression of feelings, there's another F word for you, is part of the frontal lobe responsibility, and that's what allows us to have multiple ways in which we can express things, but also the hand and the arms, you notice that they're moving, it also helps coordinate that as well. So if you just remember function, future, facial expressions, it will help you to identify the things that are happening as a result of our frontal lobe.